to talk about being a social media influencer along with relationships. That's the big one.
You should have just seen my face.
What you do? Well, I've been there. I've been around that roller coaster a few times.
It kind of was like, honestly, I'm going to make you eat your words because I spent so many months feeling like I wasn't good enough. I definitely have to say things have changed for the better. I've attracted so many more higher value men who care about their hygiene and their credit and have good jobs.
So you saying he care about his hygiene?
I didn't say that.
Dang. This is live. It's like, all right, you good. You know, we not saying you stink or nothing, but you saying in general.
Sorry.
No.
I didn't say that,
okay,
but you know.
Okay. I just had to make sure. You're not going to ask. See, shade. She throwing shade. Here's the cloud.
I'm not throwing shade.
So, here we go into relationships. Even though we dabbed on it a little bit.
We did.
So, like, do you think this is I don't want to say easier. I mean, you could take it really how you want to. Do you think it's an easier or better, whatever route, doing it by yourself or with, like, a partner?
What, social media?
Yeah.
That is a good... Oh, my gosh, that's a good question.
Thank you. I thought of that one.
Whoa.
Shout out to my friends who do be helping me, though, but that's on me. And the earth tones, that was me, too.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one. Okay, so I think, honestly, all right, I have two answers for this. So, on one side, I think having a partner, like, while doing this kind of work is, like, it's okay and it works and it fits because you, like, especially, like, if you have, like, that person, someone who's constantly motivating you and helping you and pushing you and, you know, just wanting you to do better and, you know, just, like, watching your growth and continuing to help you grow, which I definitely can say that I have. The schedule that I have right now specifically for, like, you know, my business that I'm about to do and social media and everything like that, I actually sat down with him and he helped me do everything. Like,
really?
I literally was so lost and so stuck. I didn't even know where to begin, and he literally just laid down with me and was like, okay, come on, open your laptop. And we're on my laptop, on my calendar, like, literally just, like, filling in everything. He's helping me with times, helping me figure out, you know, what's the best way to use up as many hours of the day as I can and be as productive as possible while still being able to maintain, like, my life outside of social media and things like that.
I need a little boo.
Yeah.
When you see this, come lay with me on my laptop because I miss you. Sorry. No, for real.
But, yeah, like... I think that type of support is just so, like, necessary.
That's so dope.
It's so necessary. Yeah, and then, like, he took some of my pictures before, and they came out phenomenal. He's the model, so he knows all about, like,
do this,
you know.
boo.
Yeah. He knows all about, like, catching certain, like, certain lighting, angles, poses, positions. He really has an eye, and I definitely can give him, like, his props on that. So yeah, I think that type of support is needed and necessary, but on the same, like, on the like, you know, on the flip side to that, I think being single while doing social media work and being an influencer can be very beneficial. Yeah, it's kind of like you have, like, a one-up. Kind of. Like, you have a little bit more of an advantage. Like, you don't have someone that you have.
Why so?
You don't really, especially, like, depending on the type of person you are. So, like, naturally, I'm not really very, like, promiscuous on social media. I try to keep it more modest, period. Like, I show a little cleavage, a little skin. I naturally have a lot of sex appeal. That's something I just know I have and I will never be able to hide from. But I don't purposely go out my way to, you know what I mean, post my body, you know, in certain ways or showing this and that and everything like that.
So what you think about the girls that do be having, like, BBLs and getting them?
Personally, honestly, one thing about me, I'm so for women. Yeah. I'm so for women and, you know, the choices that they make on their own. I will never knock a woman for what she feels like she needs to do for her hustle, ever. But that kind of goes into what I was saying. Like, a lot of girls with boyfriends, like, their boyfriends wouldn't even allow certain things like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, the BBL and the extra, the lips and the this
no, but
and
now
that.
boys be repping that stuff. Like, dudes be on that wave now. Like, that's definitely a trend where it's like, if I had the money, I'll give it to you to get a BBL. Like, just
True,
ugly. Like,
true.
why? Why you with her if she need a fatter butt?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously, people like, it's things that you like, I wish I had a flatter stomach. I wish my butt was a little bigger.
Yeah.
But it's like, why?
That's
Like, you know saying, like,
That's
boys
true.
be really promoting it. Like, every song, boy, like, rappers be like, yeah, it's her, she paid for it, I paid for it. Like, they be like, yeah, which is fine. But, like, me, I feel like, I don't care.
True.
Little booties matter.
That's true. That is true. That is true. I really appreciate, like, little women. Like, women with very natural bodies. Like, I appreciate that so much. Like, honestly, like, I mean, I know my shape, I'll never be able to be skinny. But I definitely would like to be smaller in every area, even just my hips, period. That's just me. But no, I think, especially women who are, like, smaller and can dress for their bodies. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Do you have anybody in mind? Like, you don't gotta say me because I'm right here, so you can pick somebody else. Say.
Day-Day.
Oh yeah, Day-Day.
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 I love her body first and foremost, point blank, period. And then she literally knows how to dress for her body. Like, whether it's baggy clothing, tighter clothing.
Yo, you saw when she had the pants on the. I'm like, wait, the pants in the front, they not the pockets in the front.
I could never.
I'm like, wait, that's the butt in the front.
Right. I can never.
I'm like, wait, Day-Day.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I really appreciate that. Like, that right there is, like, everything, point blank, period.
See, me, I can, like, if I'm going out, I'll dress up. And it's probably, like, something like, let me search a cute outfit.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let me put that together.
Yeah.
But it's never like, all right, let me put my pants in the front, then wear this top. And when I seen it, I was just like, wow, I could never.
It's honestly, like, her fashion sense, man, it's different. It's different. And she's definitely going places with that. Like, I know for a fact.
Yeah, she's definitely decent. Fact.
Yeah.
So, Day-Day, you doing your thing, girl. All right, so, next question. Do you think, like, maintaining a relationship, being viral on social media, because I'm going to bring up De'Ara and Ken. Because they just threw me for a loop. Because I'm just like,
that hurt.
Is it any hope?
That hurt.
Is it any hope?
I'm not going to lie, that hurt. Like, especially, like, when you've been watching them even before YouTube, like, just on Instagram, like, that.
You used to watch them?
On Instagram, yeah. I used to literally.
You a real fan.
A real fan.
Because me, I'm a YouTube probably, like, last couple years type.
I mean, before they even had YouTube, they were on Instagram. They were, like, a Tumblr, like, couple. Like, she was Bambi No Kitten. Like, I was there. I was them days. Like,
yeah.
Woo! So that hurt. Like, that really did hurt. And honestly, like, it did kind of, like, make you want to take a step back. Like, dang, there's no hope.
Yeah,
like,
that's how I be feeling. Like, wow.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, after looking at their relationship, I'm not going to say they're good actors, because I truly do believe, like, they really loved each other and, like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But I think it just came to a point where it was like, it was more of a business than a relationship.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know what I mean? Even if they began to fall out of love, they still had, like, you know, they were still friends. They still had respect for each other. So they decided to stay with each other. And they knew, you know what I mean? Like, we have so much money coming in together. It just wouldn't even make sense
to break up. Why would I break up with you when you my money maker?
Right. And then it's like, we can say that about each other. It don't make sense to be done. Like, it just makes no sense. I feel like that's what it was. But
so how long you think it's been, like, coming? Because wasn't they getting, like, a house built?
And
they
got a property,
Like, it was a lot together where it was, like, outside of in the real world. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the proposal, I think it was genuine, but I feel like, honestly,
he had to do it.
I think he felt pressure. Because they were together for so long. Like, it was like all them years. It's like, you know what I mean? All those years of the same stuff is like, what can we do to really, like, throw everybody off and bring in, you know what I mean? We have all our subscribers, and they see the same, like, not the same stuff, but kind of the same stuff. We go on trips, we, you know, cook dinner, we set up, we, you know, do pranks, whatever. What can we do that's different that'll really just, like, set everything off? Like, the cherry on top. And that was the proposal.
Yeah.
So.
And then it was like, people like, dang, every time they had a video on those questions, when you proposing, every question, when you proposing, when you gonna have a ring, and he like, it's coming.
So I feel like there was a lot of pressure there, honestly.
You think she had something to do with the proposal, like she kind of knew?
Ooh,
or you think it was like really like she was really dead seriously surprised? I don't know. That's a good question for me too. That just came up. That is a
good question. Ooh.
I don't know.
I don't think she had something to do with it. I'm not gonna say she didn't have nothing to do with it. I think she probably had an idea that it was coming, just didn't know exactly when.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, like, all right, Ken, you gotta do this. You gotta do it here,
right? And
tell me, cause she was looking. Not saying like, cause you know, little stuff like normal like proposals, like middle class. Us, it's like, I'm gonna just make sure my girl got her nails done. Right. Like, I'm gonna make sure she got a cute little new set. Right. So when she show off her ring, her nails is done. But them, they was away, which they always go away. Yeah. So she looked. Then she had like a red dress or something.
Oh, she had on a cheetah, like a cheetah.
Oh, it was a cheetah. Mm-hmm. She had like a not like I don't know, like she could, cause she do dress like that. Yeah. She do dress, but you think it was like let me know around the time so I could make sure I got the right outfits. I could make sure I'm this. Like make sure you get what I'm saying.
That's a good question. Yeah,
because like you said, it's more of a business. Like it felt like more of a business than a relationship. So was it like, yeah?
Dang, I want to believe. This is what I'm saying. I want to believe that it was genuine. I want to believe that it was genuine, and I'm, to spare my heart, I'm gonna make myself continue to believe that it was genuine. Because
if that was just,
if I find out it's not,
it was genuine. It was genuine.
Yeah,
it was genuine.
It had to be.
It was for sure genuine. There's no way. But we still, ain't she dating the girl now?
There's rumors.
Well, she said she had to switch sides. What? There
are rumors.
Listen, to each his own. Like, how would you feel if, like, it's true? Like, didn't she dating the girl? I wouldn't have nothing against her. Like, you do you. But, like, how would you feel like that? That would be, like, a whole different, like, world for her. I don't know her past before Ken, but they've been dating since like high school, right?
Yeah, I think she was like 17.
Yeah, so like that's new. Like she's a grown, like she know how to like handle herself.
Yeah,
but it's like wow, like are y'all gonna start the YouTube now? It's like are y'all like you and a girl? Like now it's open up to LGBT because she got rep them if she was a girl. Right. They're not gonna let her live this down without.
Right.
So it's just like I don't know. I feel like if it was me, I would kind of just do it myself. Not because I don't love you.
Yeah.
But it's because it's like, dang, like, I don't want it, like, I lived that before already. Like, I lived the couple thing. I did that. Now I want to do this on my own. Like, personally, I probably want to do that.
I think one, even if she is with a girl, I don't think she'll, like,
publicize it.
Yeah, I don't think she'll make that a public thing. At least not for a long while. Yeah, that's one.
I say at least like a year.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either though.
Just because of like all of that like extra like weight that we put on her shoulder, the expectations, things like that. I think she's a lot smarter than people give her credit for.
Yeah.
Two, also, I think she realizes that even though her and Kim brought in a lot of money, she can make way more money than that on her own.
Just like the movie Girls Trip. When remember they was going to do the deal, one of the main characters was going to do the deal with the man because they was like happily married. Yeah. And when she broke up, she ended up getting like more money, I think, without him because being single was in more.
Exactly. It's like the whole women empowerment thing. Yeah, and she has it. Like she definitely has it. So yeah, I think she realizes like there is definitely a possibility, a huge one, that she can make way more money without him than staying with him and dealing with the embarrassment.
You think Ken is like, he gotta be?
I wouldn't want to.
How you lose that?
It's given like Chris from Chris and Queen.
Ooh. Oh my god.
I'm just.
How she did?
Yo,
you just compared him to Chris. Chris is sad. Like he be going sad.
It won't. Like, I know it won't be that sad. I have a lot. Like I still think Ken is way out of pocket for the things he was doing. But I have a lot more respect for him than Chris. But like, I don't know. I just really honestly think that. I think that his rating, like his worth, is just gonna go down without her. I hate to say it.
I think so too.
I hate to say
it. She was the De'Ara.
Yeah, and it's like he's an interesting guy, but his life was just like we gotta know what's going on with them. You know what I mean? Nobody was really checking. Like, let me see what Kim's doing.
Ken.
I mean? Yeah.
It was always De'Ara.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So.
Dang. Oh, Ken.
So yeah.
Well, he did it to himself.
He did, especially because it was more than once. Like, after one time, and you felt like you were forgiven, and it was like, you know what I mean?
You know, the boys room for you are, bro. Like, you draw, but girls, like, a little mad, but it's like you get over it the first time.
Right.
Like Beyonce, you ain't see Jay-Z double back. She said, Becky with the good hair, if you do that again, you gonna lose your wife. You think he gonna lose his wife, Beyonce? Or you think he gonna sit that ass in the kitchen and do what she tell him to do?
Oh yeah, he probably knows it's cheaper to keep her.
Right.
Yeah.
But what you gonna do? You gonna lose Beyonce?
Yeah, no.
Come on, kid. Come on, how he make himself slip like that? Like, okay, so how long do you think like the talking stage should last in a relationship?
Oh.
Like before it's like, will you be my girlfriend, Alima?
I'm guilty of rushing things, so
yeah.
Honestly, I think a good talking stage, I don't think there should be a time limit put on it. I think the talking stage should last
at least, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna say 2 to 3 months, only because
you said 2 to 3.
2 to 3 months.
Wow.
You don't agree? All right.
No, I want to hear why first, because I might be like, oh yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna say 2 to 3 months because one, within the first 3 months, or by the time you hit 3 months of like knowing someone and like speaking to them often, and you know, like basically having that type of like relationship or bond or whatever, you start to develop love for them. So you know, there's that, and then also, what's it called? In the first like 2 or 3 months, like I don't know, I feel like that's just more than enough time to just know. Even just the basics, you know what I mean? Within 2 to 3 months, you know, the first month is a cutesy month. Everyone's like playing that role, like you know what I mean, like trying to be the perfect
not
person
being
for
crazy.
Exactly.
I got the knife.
Exactly. Like the first month's like a cutesy month, like being perfect, trying to like show them like your absolute best side, basically. And then, you know, but then the second month you're getting into that whole, okay, you know, what's your favorite color for real, and you know, what do you like to do?
I ain't like SpongeBob. I just said it because you like it.
Exactly. And then the third month is really when you're like, you know, all right, like this is you, and I really can decide if I like you for you, and I want to be with you, and this is me, and you can decide if you like me for me and want to be with me. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you why I think. I feel like I agree with that timeline, but I feel like once that 3 months hit and I've learning who you are, it's like I need another 2 to 3 months to realize, are you really like, I need to really analyze you now, because first we had the first month, you know, everybody love each other, like let me walk with you to the bathroom, you know, first the remember that video, when, who you been?
Oh yeah.
At the beginning, it was like first it's the cupcake stage, right? And then the honeymoon, and then it's like, where you been? Where? Stop calling my, you know, versus that. So I feel like I need at least a month or two for the cupcake phase.
Okay.
Cause you gotta think about it. 4 months, 4 months. 4 weeks. 4 weeks ago. Went past. I'm thinking like so quick. I've done like 3 papers in 4 weeks.
Okay.
It's been like so like quick. That time is so quick. Plus you're doing other things.
Yeah, true.
So I need like at least 1 to 2 months. Cause when you first start talking to somebody, it's not immediate. Like when you first start talking about, you still probably got your other flings.
Yeah.
You still talking to other people. So it's like you really not taking them serious. So it's like, all right, second month, or I kind of like him. Like he's still hanging on. It's been 2 months. Now 3 months is like, all right, yeah, I'm getting to know you. I like him. So now I need them other 2-3 months to really analyze and say, wow, you know, I do like you. And then once you hit that 5 to 6 months, it's like, all right, now you getting serious. Now everybody should be cut off. By this 5th, 6th month, I gave you the months to learn you, to know who you are. Now we need to decide, like, what we doing? Is we together or we not? We exclusive or we not? So that's why I say, like, 5 to 6 months, because I really need, like, you just never know a person. Like,
that's smart. That mean okay. All right. So I see where you're going with that. That's smart.
Cause time is so quick. Like
it really
it's
is.
about to be December.
It really is. Yeah.
Like, you know, that's crazy.
What's it called? Well, based on my personal experience, I feel like you honestly really don't know someone truly, fully until you've been with them. Whether it's been you guys talking, know each other in a relationship, whatever, for a year.
Yeah.
Most of my relationships have ended a month, maybe 2 after we hit our year anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Because, you know, that was around the time we realized in so many different ways how we were not compatible. We did not work because we didn't, you know what I mean? We took that time to really get to know each other, and by that point, we knew each other and knew this is just not what we wanted. Yeah, it's just not what we wanted.
Never mind.
Yeah, so I honestly feel like it takes a year, honestly, to really know someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you gonna cut out 9 months. In 3 months, you gonna say, fuck it. This is who I want.
I told you I'm guilty of aversion. Yeah, so
true. It's alright. All girls are. Because once you in that lovey,
oh yeah,
oh, he loves me.
Once I like you, you have to be mine. Period. Like you can't have other people. You can't. No.
Right.
It's me.
And that's it. No sharing. So like, what about dates? How you feel about dates?
Oh, I'm a big date person. Point blank.
Me
period.
too.
I'm a big date person. So okay. So remember I told you, yes. I didn't always. Well, I mean, we went on dates, but like,
you did.
Yeah, but like,
not really. Was it like you planning the dates with your ex? Like, all right, but we going here, so I'm just letting you know, so you know when to come get me, and I'm planning it, so just be here.
Most of the time, but that's only because I'm just a naturally romantic person. Right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just that type of person, period.
But I mean, if you went with it, at least
yeah.
Okay, that's
so
cool.
I mean, yeah, I definitely went on dates with him. I just will say, we were just a lot more, naive, young. You know what I mean? So we didn't really do as much. We didn't explore as much. We kind of stayed, movies, dinner, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
That's still something though.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
But I definitely will say after kind of just upgrading. Remember, I told you I was meeting more higher value men.
Yeah.
So what started as movies and dinner kind of turned into now we're going to brunch, we're going sightseeing, we're going on picnics, and you know what I mean, wine tasting, and I don't know, see, I'm really a big date person.
I'm a big date person.
Yeah, every person. Oh my bad, I didn't cut you off. Every person that I talked to since that relationship, I literally made it
your mission.
I made it my mission to you know what I mean. We're not talking, and this cannot be a thing without a first date. Period. Yeah, and I don't ask people on dates. I just for a first date, I mean, obviously it should be the man. I will always stand by that. So
do you give them a hint? Because some guys just not like that.
Exactly, right. So and I know that. I know some guys are just not like that. Some guys are even they let me just see what she does, and I'll kind of then, you know what I mean, make the move. I want to see if she's comfortable. So I kind of will give a little hint, okay, so, yeah, I mean, I guess, you like me or whatever, but, when are you taking me on a date?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You just get right to the point.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, right.
And that's only if I have to, which most of the times I really don't, but, yeah.
Because it's I've never, been on, get dressed, I'm picking you up, we going out. That's really what I want to experience.
Ooh, no, you got to experience that. It's a different feeling.
And then it's being nervous, what am I wear? How am I do my hair? I got to do my edges. I got to wait, nails appointment.
Oh, no, you have to experience it at least once.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, yeah.
I've been with guys that we went out, of course.
Yeah.
But we go out, but it's maybe not their thing to go on dates. So it's just we go out and do fun things. Yeah. But sometimes I do miss dang, I do want you to
Yeah.
I do want you to meet me. Let's go to a nice. That's me. I really want to.
So like you said, some guys really just don't know. And
yeah,
honestly,
they just don't
when you're in that type of situation or position or whatever, you kind of really just have to just forget throwing hits. You gotta really just throw it out there.
Let's go out.
Yeah, let's go out. I need you, even if it's not tomorrow. You do want to take some time to just really take the effort to surprise me, whatever. I want something where you text me and tell me be ready at this time, this day. I'm don't worry about where we're going. Just make sure you wear this. Or whatever. Sometimes you kind of just have to take that lead.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, okay. So obviously we kind of covered this, but biracial relationships, obviously you're all for it. Is your boyfriend allowed to have best friends? Girl, female, alright, so it could be from the past, that they knew for a long time. Are they allowed to?
I'm a pretty secure person, but at the same time, I don't trust other females. I trust him wholeheartedly, but I don't trust other females. So when it comes to the whole having best friends thing, I think,
or even somebody he don't call his best friend, give it the title. Okay. But it's somebody that or this just calling me answer oh hey really dead serious friends, or at least seem like it.
Only if So the only way that I would be like okay with that is if I met that person.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing about it, I'm good at reading people for the most part. So especially like women. So when meeting someone for the first time, I automatically, if the vibe is off, I feel like, you know, there's tension, there's, you know, whatever, there's some like hidden like it's just it's no.
So it has to be in person.
Yeah, I would have to meet the person in person. And from then it would be like, okay, you know, like that she's harmless. That's like, you know what I mean? That's really a friend.
If she's harmless, are you allowing him to go out alone with Jess?
Oh no, hell no. Sorry. You know, yo, this is so funny. I swear I wish I could call him right now. We had this conversation last night at dinner.
Go ahead, call him.
I wish he was here right now.
Call him, just call him.
That probably
tell him we live.
Answer.
Yo, am I gonna drink this whole bottle?
He's about to get off. He should be able to answer.
It's okay. If he call you back, we gonna answer. That's funny.
Yo.
Hello.
Hey, so we're live right now and you're on camera.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
are you prepared for this?
No, but let's do it.
Hold it up right here.
Okay. So you remember our conversation last night at dinner?
Remind me.
When we were talking about like being at dinner with like the opposite gender, like friend alone.
Correct.
Right. So
you funny. Correct.
Because there's a direction here. I'm just waiting until she gets to the point.
What do you mean? Why do you always think I'm like no? Okay, so
yes.
How do you feel like? What's your like take on that?
Like if Alima had a guy best friend, quote unquote, and she actually knew him before you, like would you allow her to like go out with him like while you wasn't there, or how would you feel?
I mean, depending on the setting of the date, and I don't know, there's a lot of details into it, but I trust her at the end of the day, but I don't think she should be going on a romantic type date per se.
Yeah, no, not like dressing up tight dress. Not like that. Like if they were just going bowling, or like, all right, me and Justin are going bowling or to the movies.
The movies is chalk for sure.
He said,
"That's
done."
Bowling. Yeah, that's a date, bro. I don't know. Like, my whole thing is, if you with someone, like, if I had a female best friend, regardless of how much she trusts me, she's still gonna be suspect if I said we going out to dinner.
This is true.
Right or wrong.
This is true.
Yeah,
so, likewise, if I'm in a relationship with someone, I just feel like having the respect to be like, maybe I shouldn't go out with this person of the opposite gender, regardless of our friendship.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just out of respect of her.
Fact. Exactly.
Okay.
But like I said, I trust her. She gonna do the right thing. If she don't, that's her. That's her life to live.
Stop acting like you would not be heartbroken.
I didn't say that. I'd definitely be heartbroken, but shit,
Stop it.
I get over it.
You're so annoying.
Oh, he's like, I get over it.
So annoying.
Right. He gonna start going to the gym posting pics.
He's so annoying. Like
real different. Acting real different. Henry was in the gym this morning. Look at that.
Alright.
Like okay, that was it. I just had to ask you that question.
Thank you.
He's annoying.
I say that's chalk. The movies, it get dark in there.
Yeah.
It get dark
it's
in there.
He used to be fresh. He know what he used to be doing.
I'm talking about the movies is chalk.
Yeah.
That's what boys always do. They say you doing something because they know they doing it or you used to do it.
Right.
Talking about the movies. Because you know what you used to be doing.
Right.
In the back of that theater.
Right. And we had that same conversation too. That's so funny. Like
talking about no. Okay, I'm not you. Should it be alright, so you know how Ari bought Moneybag Yo the land?
Ooh, okay. I think I know where you're going with this. Go ahead.
Do you think it should be like a limit? I actually got this question from one of the talk shows. Do you think it should be a limit on gifts for a partner who you're not married to?